Okay. Hold on. Let me just check. Are we live here? Checking on YouTube. Checking my own channel here for live. Go to my YouTube channel. I'm not telling you guys to do that if there's anybody. Okay, we are live. Okay. Alright. Okay. Hold up. What is going on here now? What is going on here? Huh? Wait, what? I think we're good here. I don't know. The stream, it's telling me about something about my bit rate. I don't know what that means, but I'm just gonna check right now. See if okay. I mean, the audio and everything is fine. So, yeah. Let me just see if I can pull the chat up real quick. I would like to pull. Okay, the chat. I can just put it right here. Okay. I'll put the chat right there. Okie dokie. We're live. Sorry guys, I haven't done one of these in a long time. I mean, I kind of, for a little bit, transitioned into going live on, like, Twitch and stuff for a little bit. That didn't work out too well because I don't think that many people really went to my Twitch. Receiving buffering. The reconnection was successful. Excellent connection. Stream is healthy. Doesn't look that way. Okay. Let's see here. Are we good now? We good now? Oh, we are good. The stream is healthy. Apparently the stream is healthy. I don't know what that means, but apparently the stream's healthy. Oh no. Oh no. Chat. What did I... Oh, okay, good. Oh, that was unexpected. Sorry about that, guys. My stream just went absolutely haywire for a second there. And it said that it was going to stop streaming in a few seconds. Then it said the stream was healthy. So I'm very confused as to what that means. Hopefully I can upgrade a lot of stuff with my setup pretty soon. But, yeah. Anyway, I haven't done one of these live streams. As I was saying, I haven't done one of these live streams in a long time. Mainly, I've done Twitch ones in the past. You know, I've done I've done Twitch stuff in the past, and I've done stuff like that. You know, played games for a little bit, but I think the streams that I really love the most, honestly, are just the ones where I'm just talking, and I kind of miss doing that for a little bit, and you know, I'm glad that we're back with it too. I'm glad that we're back with it. And also, guys, I'm going to do I have the chat open on a separate tab right now. If anybody wants to type in any questions that they have or anything like that, just go ahead, type the stuff in. And, yeah, just type whatever you want in to ask any questions about the boys, Captain America, Deadpool and Wolverine, whatever you guys want. Just put it in the chat, and I'll try to answer as many questions as I can. Like I have a lot of people here. I mean, I don't. But, I mean, just send me in some chats. I'm going to probably get a little bit bored here, like, in, like, 15 minutes. So, just send in some chats and some questions and stuff. Or if you just want to comment on the stream. If you want to comment on the stream, go ahead. But, yeah. Anyway. Oh, there's music playing on my phone. Interesting. But yeah, I haven't gone like live in a while on YouTube specifically, and I believe the last time I went live was for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and that was a year and a half ago. And yeah, and also in this stream, I'm going to be giving you guys some updates on the channel and what you can expect in like the future in terms of quality and content and stuff like this. And you know, the media cast too. I got to talk about my podcast because I have not posted on that podcast in like 3.5 to 4 weeks, which is not good. I'm gonna move this down here a little bit. Yeah. Okay, this is way better. But yeah, what are some of your theories for the upcoming Deadpool and Wolverine movie? I have a lot. Actually, I'll get to that question in a little bit. So if anybody wants to start piling, so if other people want to start piling questions on that I can answer halfway through the stream, that would be good because I have some stuff that I got to address before I get into that kind of stuff. So if you guys have more questions, just pile them in. And, I mean, you can have questions about The Boys, Captain America, Brave New Worlds, Deadpool and Wolverine. What other stuff am I excited about? Fantastic Four, Superman, The Joker 2. Hell, you can even ask me questions about Sonic the Hedgehog 3, although I may not be able to answer them because that's not really something I'm going to cover on the channel, but ask me anything. You could even ask me about, like, San Diego Comic-Con, Marvel, and stuff. I don't care. Just pile on some questions if you guys want. But, yeah, I haven't gone live on YouTube in a long time, and my first time, I'm hoping that I can do this more, that I'm going to do this more. I am 1,000% going to be going live to react to the San Diego Comic-Con announcements like I did 2 years ago. That was by far that's been one of my favorite times to do YouTube ever, was to just go live and react to all those. That's some of the most fun that I've ever had doing YouTube, and I'm very excited to do that again 2 weeks from yesterday, actually, so I'm very excited about that. You know, there's going to be a lot of... I know I said this, like, a month ago going into the summer, but, I mean, like, going into the summer, I was thinking that I was going to want to upload a lot more, but honestly, summer is, like, probably become one of the worst times for me to do YouTube, because summer I just want to relax and stuff, and I don't really have motivation to do YouTube. I mean, I think what I may start doing next summer is I may just stick to live streams, honestly, because I love doing live streams when it comes to doing this stuff over the summer. But I think YouTube videos, I mean, I have a whole plan set out for when school starts and everything in the fall about how I'm going to still consistently upload, because I'm going to have that motivation to do that during school, which is weird that I have the motivation to do that while I'm in school, but not over the summer. And there's also going to be huge, like, setup upgrades coming and fun stuff like that you guys should be looking forward to, because when I get some upgrades, it's going to widen the horizons of things that I can do on streams and channel and everything. But yeah, we're going to be talking about The Boys in this stream, Captain America trailer, Deadpool and Wolverine 2, and I'm going to be touching on some San Diego Comic-Con stuff. It's not going to be a freakishly long stream, but I will start off with The Boys, because the finale for that is actually coming out this upcoming week. I'm just going to say it right now. I know you guys saw it in the thumbnail. I don't know if A-Train is actually going to be safe or not, because from the last episode, they're kind of doing... I know I didn't do a review for that episode. I watched that episode when I was on vacation, so, I mean, it's a little bit too late to make a review for it now. I'll do a little review right now. It was great. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just going to get into the predictions now. For The Boys, I mean, I don't know if A-Train's really safe. I mean, I know that they said that they're kind of doing the thing that they did with Queen Maeve, where, like, she's kind of in hiding, and sort of a little bit with like Black Noir in season 3 when he cut out his tracking chip and stuff, and like A-Train's kind of, I feel like A-Train's gonna come in and help save the boys when they need it, and then that's gonna lead to a fight with him and Homelander's probably gonna kill him, and then A-Train's family's still gonna live on unless the boys decide to do some crazy shit and like kill their family off screen or something, which would be horrible. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people have been saying A-Train isn't gonna make it, and even the boys' Twitter account has touched on that. But I don't know. Do they want us to think that and then deceive us a little bit? Who knows? I mean, I doubt that. But yeah, the boys, I mean, I understand. I mean, I actually don't understand where the hate is coming from season 4. I mean, it's just people realizing that the show is making fun of people like them, you know? I mean, it's just, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the boys, I feel like one thing I will say about season 4 is I definitely feel like they've leaned more into their weirdness and like gory stuff than they have in past seasons. They've kind of taken advantage of the fact that they can do that stuff now, and they're just doing it to a very extreme extent. But yeah. Yeah. Now that I mean, I think that the finale has to be more than an hour, because if I'm being honest, I don't know if they set up the finale well either, but we'll see. Let's look at some questions in the chat now. What are your MCU What are your MCU predictions? 2024. Kevin Feige is coming to San Diego Comic-Con. So yeah, I know they're coming to Comic-Con. I think that they're my 30 predictions, or I mean, I don't think they're going to announce 30 things, but I'll give you my 15 predictions. I mean, I think 30 is a bit much, because I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they're going to announce that much. I would love if they announced 30 things. That would be amazing, but I don't know. They're definitely, I feel like for Comic-Con, they're definitely going to bring out the Fantastic Four cast, because they start filming right around that time. They're definitely going to bring out the cast. Maybe I highly think that they're going to bring out the real villain, because I know Galactus was casted. I don't think he's going to be the main villain. I think he's going to be a tease or in some sort of thing, like in the movie, like a little like hint of him being a bigger villain. They'll probably announce the real villain. I mean, who knows? Maybe Galactus is the real villain. I don't know. I just don't think that he's necessarily somebody that you want to use as their first villain. And don't make him a cloud either, like they did in the other movies. I think that they're going to announce the logo and release year for the X-Men movie, because Kevin Feige said that Deadpool and Wolverine, which is also coming out that weekend, is supposed to set up the X-Men in the MCU. So I think that they're definitely going to say something about the X-Men in the MCU. Either give us a logo, a release year, or a set director, and maybe even the lineup of the characters we can expect. They're probably going to show some exclusive footage for stuff like Agatha All Along. Actually, no. They are not. I don't think they're doing any TV show announcements or anything at Comic-Con. I think they're just sticking to movies. They're probably going to show an exclusive trailer for Thunderbolts and maybe release that to the public. They're definitely going to have Thunderbolts stuff there. They're probably going to show some exclusive footage for Captain America Brave New World, even though we already got the trailer. New movie announcements, I feel like they could announce Shang-Chi 2, maybe. And they're probably going to stick to sequels. We can only hope that they're going to announce a Nova project. If you guys know me, you guys know I've been dying to see Nova get announced. And there have been heavy rumors. There have been heavy rumors of there being like a Nova TV show in the works, but I hope that it's a movie. I mean, we'll see though. If it's not, we still have D23 coming up in a few weeks later, which I will probably be going live for that too. I could see them doing Thor 5 and announcing a new director. That would probably be something that could happen. Young Avengers at San Diego Comic-Con, all the castings. I mean, they could. I mean, we know that that's one thing that I think a lot of people have noticed that they have been heavily setting up to, Young Avengers, especially in the Marvels. They've been setting them up with, they set Young Avengers up at the very end of the film with Kamala Khan recruiting Kate Bishop. But yeah, I heard somebody say that they could announce Spider-Man 4. That would be the dream, but I don't know if the movie is going to be the dream, because we've not been hearing great stuff about the movie, so I don't think they would, especially because of Sony and, all that stuff. They're probably going to give us some Avengers stuff. They're probably going to give us a new title for Avengers 5 and a new logo. Maybe they'll give us some updates on Kang and if he's going to continue being the villain. And we're probably going to get maybe updated release date. If not, then probably going to get a shooting release date, because we know that they're supposed to start shooting the film beginning of 2025, I believe. But yeah, I think that they could announce Thor 5, Shang-Chi 2. Oh, God, what other movies could they touch on? I mean, they're definitely going to have some Deadpool and Wolverine stuff to touch on. Depending on where that movie brings us, they could announce that Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman could come out that weekend and say, hey, we're returning for Secret Wars or something. But I don't know. It's hard to say because I don't think that they're going to be announcing any shows. I do think they were probably going to get a release trailer for the Thunderbolts, though. We're probably going to get a finished slate for Phase 6, because I know we got like 2 projects for Phase 6 of the MCU. They teased us a little bit. They showed the whole Phase 5 map 2 years ago. So you know what? They could show us the rest of Phase 6 with some updated stuff, and then maybe say, hey, our next saga is going to be the Mutant Saga. And then they're going to say, this is going to be the first film in that saga. Then they give us some X-Men info. That's what I think they're going to leave us on, and as a big high note. Midnight Suns and a Ghost Rider project. I would love to see Midnight Suns. Oh, no. I mean, we got to get Blade, though. I feel like Blade is a necessity for Midnight Suns. I mean, they could do it without him, but Blade is a necessity, though. And if that film is going in the direction that we all think it is with all of its delays and stuff, I mean, honestly, they may just end up not doing Midnight Suns if they don't get Blade on the road. I mean, they have to get Blade on the road first, is all I'm going to say. And a Ghost Rider project, that is not connected to Midnight Suns, so I could see that happening. I mean, they could connect it to Midnight Suns, and that would be cool if they did, but I would like to see Ghost Rider, and I definitely think that if they could do Midnight Suns, and I would love for them to. A lot of people probably would love them to do that. But if you guys know what's going on with the Blade film and how many directors and writers it's gone through, and how some people are just getting frustrated with the process, fans and people inside Marvel, it's not looking great for that film. And I feel like we're going to get a scary announcement that it could be canceled or delayed. Yeah, delayed. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not expecting great things for Blade right now. I'm still dying to see the film, but I mean, it's just, dude, that was five years ago. It's been since they announced that film. You know what else they announced at that Comic-Con in 2019? Thor: Love and Thunder, Miss Marvel. We already have that stuff. Where's Blade at? But yeah, I mean, Comic-Con is hopefully going to be very fun. My dream is to go to San Diego Comic-Con one day. And one more thing before I move on to the other. I see there's 2 other questions. Before I move on to those questions, one thing I have to say. I went to a baseball game at a huge stadium when I was on vacation. And I was thinking to myself when I was at that stadium, why doesn't Marvel... Because if you guys don't know, San Diego Comic-Con, Marvel, apparently 5% of the people that go to San Diego Comic-Con are even able to get into the Marvel panel at Hall H. Why don't they just rent out a base? Because apparently there's a baseball stadium right across from where they do San Diego Comic-Con. So I'm like, for big events like that, why don't they just rent out the whole stadium to have a lot of people go? Then they take over that stadium and just do all the stuff there. I mean, if that's what they did, I would try to fly out to San Diego at some point in the next few years to go watch it. But if there's that low of a percentage that I would even be able to get in, I don't know. I mean, I would have to be there at like 2 days before, which, I mean, I would be willing to do. It would be tiring, but I would do it. What about Armor Wars? I mean, is that supposed to be a movie now? I think it is supposed to be a movie now. Who knows? Armor Wars is more of in the safer zone than Blade, but it's kind of in the same thing as Blade as of right now, because it's been delayed a lot and we haven't really gotten too many updates on it. I mean, the last update we got on it was that it's becoming a movie that it's still in development. So, I mean, hey, it's never too late to announce Armor Wars. I mean, that's a project I've been pretty interested in that I would hope happens. But just the fact that we haven't gotten any updates on it makes me think Marvel wants to forget about it. But I hope not, because I want to get some updates on it. Alright. But we'll know about San Diego Comic-Con when it comes out in less than 2 weeks. Okay. Next question. What have been some of your favorite experiences at Comic-Cons? Well, now I've been to I think about like 3 Comic-Cons. Like, you know, like the fun ones where you see people cosplaying, you can get photo ops with people and stuff. Those are some of the most fun that I've ever had being a fan of like Marvel and DC and just nerdy stuff, because you meet so many people. Well, I don't really meet anybody. I'm kind of just like in my own zone there, but there's so many people there that have the same interests as you, and it just you feel like just amazed at how many people are just there that actually love the things that you love. I mean, this year I went to one in the Comic-Con in Philly, which I also went to last year. And I met Tom Cavanaugh, and I got a photo with Hayden Christensen. And, dude, okay, but the Hayden Christensen thing was a little bit unbearable. I mean, not really. It's just the fact that I was in a line for 2 hours to get a picture with him was a little bit tiring. But, hey, it was still a great experience. And I was super nervous when I walked up to him. And, yeah. But when I was in line for the Tom Cavanaugh autograph, that was about an hour and 10 minutes. I mean, it wasn't as bad as Hayden Christensen was, as the Hayden Christensen line. Hayden Christensen isn't bad himself. I mean, I love him, but the line was just wow. I mean, but yeah, when I met Tom Cavanaugh, just me being able to talk to someone who I loved in The Flash. He played some of my favorite characters. He played HR, he played Harry, he played the Reverse Flash. You know, he played like 8 different characters, and I made sure to tell him that he is very talented for being able to play like 8 different characters with the same face and may still make it feel so authentic that they're different characters. Yeah. And that was awesome. I mean, I have his signed Funko Pop over here. Actually, I'm going to go get it for you guys, because I don't know if you guys have seen it. Give me 1 second. I got a signed Funko Pop from him right there. And I wrote to write Run Berry Run in red, if you can see that at the top. He signed Tom Cavanaugh, and then at the bottom, I didn't even ask him to. He wrote Reverse Flash with the red lightning bolt, which is sick. He gave me a fist bump. 10 minutes later, I got another photo with him. So, yeah, it's just a lot of fun experiences, and I'm hoping that next year I can go to the Boston Fan Expo, which is in like August. And the big one, I'm hoping that I can go to the New York Comic-Con. Because that is like the biggest, like the second biggest. San Diego Comic-Con is obviously the biggest one. But yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that I can maybe go to like 3 next year, because I may be going to a local one this year. I'm still not 100% sure on that yet though. That's like mid-August. I'm not sure if I'm going to be going to the local one yet though. I mean, they have like Michael Rooker and people like that there. It's mainly like a comic con, like comics writers and stuff, but they have Michael Rooker, so maybe. But yeah, Comic-Cons are they're just really fun, and I hope I can go with more people someday, because I feel like that would just be awesome to go to with like 1 or 2 friends or something. Like, that would be a lot of fun, and it's so much fun. What are some of your theories for the upcoming Deadpool and Wolverine movie? That was the first question that I saw come in. I will answer that now. My upcoming theories for the movie, I have a lot. I mean, I have some. I haven't really actually went in depth to think about it. My theory is that, okay, so, in the trailer, Deadpool and Wolverine jump through the portal. I feel like they're jumping into the Avengers Endgame final battle. And I know that's like a really dumb prediction because a lot of people are saying the same exact thing. Or, I mean, I don't know about the Avengers Endgame final battle. They could just be jumping into the MCU. But, I mean, just, hey. They're definitely jumping into an MCU movie. I'm just going to say it right now. And I feel like Avengers Endgame or Infinity War or the first Avengers are the most... That, I definitely think that Wolverine's going to get that cowl at some point. I feel like we're going to see cameos. I feel like one of the biggest cameos that we're going to see for Deadpool and Wolverine is going to be Chris Evans as the Human Torch. When a lot of people think that Chris Evans may return as Captain America, he comes back as the Human Torch, with that still having that connection to like the Fox Marvel universe and stuff. But I think that this is not going to be the last time we see Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. That's definitely not. He's probably going to come back for Secret Wars. I feel like we're going to get some... I feel like we're going to see some cameos from... I don't think Patrick Stewart's going to be in the film because I don't know. I don't think that that's what's going to be the case because he was already in Doctor Strange. And, yeah, I don't think that that's necessarily going to happen. But what is going on? Error, YouTube is not responding. Hold on, guys. We got another problem again, apparently, coming up on the stream. Oh, brother. What is going on now? What is going on now? Stream health. YouTube is not receiving enough. Oh, you guys are going to experience buffering? Is that what? Oh, no data. Oh, boy. Oh, God. We're getting buffering. We are getting buffering. Wait. Are we good now? Are we good now? Is everything okay? Please tell me everything's okay. Okay, we're going to be experiencing some buffering, I guess. Because the stream status is poor. Oh, brother. Again? Oh, God. I really got to fix my setup, guys. I am so sorry. I hope this does not happen for the San Diego Comic-Con stream. Oh, boy. We still glitching? Can you guys type in chat if you guys are still experiencing buffering or something? Just let me know. If you guys aren't experiencing buffering, just let me know. Because it says that streamers are going to experience viewers are going to experience buffering, but I don't think it is. Tell me if it is or not, guys. Por favor. Doesn't look like it, so I'm going to continue talking. Theories for Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm going to continue with that. I definitely think we are going to... Hold on. I'm just going to... Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm going to check one more time. Okay. Oh, it's working? Okay. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I'm going to continue with your question. Deadpool and Wolverine, maybe Wolverine Project, X-Men movie, or Deadpool 4 at San Diego Comic-Con. I mean, I definitely think they're going to do an X-Men movie. There's definitely going to be an X-Men movie announcement, I feel like. Wolverine Project, they could, but I don't think it would be for Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. I feel like it would be for MCU Wolverine, whoever plays him. Deadpool 4, I'm not sure. I don't know if they would do another Deadpool movie. I feel like we would definitely see him show up again in Secret Wars probably, but I don't know about another Deadpool movie. I feel like Deadpool and Wolverine, yes, it's bringing them to the MCU, but I feel like this is just a big gateway for the X-Men into the MCU, for the MCU's X-Men. But back to my theories for Deadpool and Wolverine. I feel like the movie is going to end... okay, I'm going to get this out of the way. I think that there's maybe gonna be a Hulk versus Wolverine fight. Considering that that was something that was leaked a little while ago when people got to see 35 minutes of the film, but at the same time, I'm like, it was from a really unreliable source that claimed to have seen 35 minutes of the film like other people have. So I don't know if I'm going to believe it or not, but it would be awesome to see. There's definitely going to be tons of cameos. I think that some of the biggest cameos are going to be from like Chris Evans, Human Torch. I feel like we're going to see some sort of X-Men cameo, possibly Storm, possibly Cyclops, possibly Jean Grey. X-23 could be in the film. I'm not quite sure. I think Walker Scobell is going to play Kidpool. I feel like that's just a no-brainer, considering the fact that him and Ryan worked together on the Atom Project. So I feel like that's definitely a no-brainer. I think that Baby Deadpool is going to kill a lot of people. Yeah, I think Baby Deadpool is going to kill a lot of people. I feel like I don't think Deadpool would die in the film, but I feel like Wolverine has the slight possibility of dying. And I do think that we're going to get some sort of small little cameo from a huge Marvel actor that isn't Chris Evans. Maybe like Chris Hemsworth. We could see Tom Holland or Robert Downey Jr. I don't know. I don't have my money on Robert Downey Jr. or Tom Holland, but hey, it's a possibility. I will just say that. I don't think Taylor Swift is going to be in the film. I really hope she's not. I don't think that she will be. But, yeah. Deadpool and Wolverine is going to... I have not been this excited for a Marvel movie since Spider-Man No Way Home, maybe? I mean, I don't know. I'm even rocking a Deadpool and Wolverine t-shirt today. I mean, it's going to be a really good film. But, yeah, I'm very, very pumped for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited for it. And what other cameos could we see? My brain is not thinking correctly. I don't know. Elektra, Daredevil, Ben Affleck Daredevil. I definitely think we're going to get some sort of big Marvel actor to have a cameo in here. 100%. It has to happen. There's no doubt about it. It's just a matter of who. Like, Chris Evans, sure, but I feel like they have something else there for us, too. I mean, there were rumors that they tried to ask RDJ to play Iron Man in Deadpool and Wolverine, and then they said they weren't true, but then a few months ago, RDJ said that he was open to coming back to the MCU, and a year ago he said he wasn't. I don't know, man. A little bit suspicious to me. But yeah. I think we're going to get a lot of Wolverine cameos. I think, like, variants, not cameos. I think we're going to get... we're definitely going to get, Feral Wolverine cameo. We could get an X-Men 97 Wolverine cameo, maybe. I honestly don't know about that one, though, because they didn't know X-Men 97 was going to be such a big hit prior to filming this and everything. We're definitely getting Patch. And I definitely think that we're going to get a Marvel... we're definitely going to get, like, a different actor playing Wolverine in the movie. 100%. If one of the variants has to be not Hugh Jackman. They can't pull oh, God, what's that character? Kang. They can't pull a Kang on us and have every variant of Kang look like Jonathan Majors. What about a Nomad project at Comic-Con? Nomad's like Captain America, sort of, right? Like, isn't Nomad, shit. I'm not braining today. Nomad. Okay. I believe, isn't he, like, he's like a version of Captain America, I feel like. He's the identity of the original Captain America. Yeah. And I think that they did a version. Didn't people say that technically Infinity War had a version of Nomad too? See, that would be interesting to do. I feel like Marvel should really start doing a thing like how DC Studios is going to start doing. DC Studios is doing a thing called Elseworlds, where they're doing projects like the Batman, the Joker, and stuff outside of the main DC universe. I feel like Marvel should start doing that with their projects and make, like, I know they have their animation studio, their TV studio. They should start doing things where they do random projects that have nothing to do with the MCU, kind of like X-Men 97, but they could do live action too. Outside of the MCU, has nothing to do with it. They call it like some sort of thing like uh the not so sacred timeline. You could just call it that, maybe. I mean, I don't know. That would be great for a Nomad project if they did. If they did something like that, then go for it. One thing that I would like to see Captain America related in the MCU at some point, that would be my dream for them to announce, that I've been saying even before a bunch of people started talking about it in like 2020, was to have a 6-episode series where they have Captain America return all the stones. That's something I've been saying since 2020, before people even started talking about it, and I've been standing by that for so long. And we did get a rumor a while back that Marvel was looking into doing that. That was like a month or two ago. I hope that they do. And I mean, that wouldn't be an announcement for San Diego Comic-Con, though. That would probably be for D23. But yeah. Not sure. Alright, we got any... okay. Oh. Shang-Chi 2, Scarlet Witch movie, Star-Lord movie, Guardians of the Galaxy 4, World War Hulk. If I had to pick World War Hulk, Star-Lord project, or Scarlet Witch movie, well, I don't think that they should do a Star-Lord project, and here's why. I love Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, we're getting another error for YouTube. Oh no, I'm so sorry, guys. I have to figure this out. Okay, wait. I think you guys can hear me still. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I think you can still hear me. Okay, you guys can still hear me. I think everything's good. If I had to pick one of those three, Star-Lord projects, Scarlet Witch, or World War Hulk, again, I'm going to be honest here. Star-Lord project would not work without James Gunn. And considering James Gunn left, and he's not going to come back, it would be great to see him again, and I know that they said Star-Lord will return, but I don't know, because would it even be a good project? Because what if they get somebody who has no idea how to match that tone for Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff, and then they just bring him back and it's a totally horrible movie? Like, I don't know. I mean, they left off on such a high note for Volume 3. I feel like they shouldn't even touch that area of the MCU anymore. And I thought that Scarlet Witch was dead. I think they confirmed that, too, in, like, a book or something for the MCU. Like the official timeline of the MCU or something, they confirmed that Scarlet Witch was dead. And if she wasn't, if she wasn't confirmed, I mean, they also touched on that in the Agatha All Along trailer. So I'm probably going to say World War Hulk, especially because they've been setting that up. They set that up heavily in She-Hulk. And they could set that up in Captain America Brave New World, considering we're getting Red Hulk. But who knows? But yeah, I mean, I would definitely choose World War Hulk. I would love to see Star-Lord again, and I would love to get a Scarlet Witch movie, but I don't know, man. I feel like they wouldn't do those correctly, and I think that she's already dead. So I think we'll probably get answers on if she's dead or not in Agatha All Along, like official answers. But yeah, you guys got any more questions? Let me know, and just have them keep flooding in. Moon Knight Season 2 at San Diego Comic-Con. Again, I don't think they're going to do any TV show announcements at San Diego Comic-Con, but I love that idea. I think they'll definitely do that at D23. I hope that they do Moon Knight Season 2. They need a chance to redeem themselves, because they said it was going to be a dark MCU project. We saw, like, 2 splatters of blood, and that was it. Like, it wasn't that exciting, if I'm being honest. It was a great show, but, again, 6-episode format, once every live stream, I always have to rant about the 6-episode format. It's horrible. Moon Knight is the biggest example of that. It had such a good run. And then by episode 5, they started rushing everything. And then you're like, wow. That fell off real quickly. If they're going to do Moon Knight Season 2, great. Make it more violent and do like 8 episodes. You could use 2 more episodes. 2 more. 2 more and everything would be good. Have it be the length of The Boys. And also don't make the episodes like 27 minutes. Like make them like 40-minute episodes. That definitely would help. You could do a 6-episode series if you made the episodes long enough. And considering the Moon Knight story, if they made the episodes longer, it could have worked. But yeah. You guys got any more questions? Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming on in. And aren't you guys enjoying the stream so far? Let me know. And if you would like me to do more of these, just let me know. Just checking something real quick. A Kevin Plunder Khazar superhero project. I could, I mean that is an X-Men character. If they do if they do announce X-Men and they announce the lineup, I could see them announcing him then. But I feel like that would be a project that would come later down the line, because I don't know if Marvel and Kevin Feige would want to necessarily do I don't know if they would want to dive deep into the X-Men if the X-Men movie ends up not working out for them and everybody's just like, that sucked, let's not have the MCU touch the X-Men anymore. And then they're just going to try to go away from it, then they wouldn't touch that character. But if we all do end up liking the X-Men for the MCU, I can see that happening in the far future. A Man-Thing project. Didn't we see Man-Thing in Werewolf by Night? I think we did. Yeah, we did. Right? Yep. Well, Werewolf by Night is apparently going to be a thing where we don't really revisit it, actually, I don't know. If they do Werewolf by Night, I feel like that is definitely going to be a big hitter for a project heading towards the Midnight Suns. I would love to see a Man-Thing project. Honestly. Dark Avengers. Here's my theory on the Dark Avengers. Ready for this? The asterisk at the end of the Thunderbolts logo that Kevin Feige said is going to be, we're going to know why it was there by the end of the Thunderbolts. The end of the Thunderbolts movie, it's going to be renamed the Dark Avengers. And that's going to be what the Thunderbolts are called. They used the Thunderbolts title just for the movie, and then at the end, kind of like how they changed the title for Falcon and Winter Soldier to Captain America and the Winter Soldier at the end. At the end, it's going to cut to black, and then it's going to say the Dark Avengers in like red font, in like a classic Avengers like font and stuff, and just dark red. I feel like that's exactly what they're going to do, because they have a really like Avengers kind of lineup for that team, so I could see that happening. And it's supposed to be, and apparently the story is almost exactly like the Suicide Squad, which I don't really have a problem with, honestly. I mean, I don't care, as long as it's fun, as long as it's true to the MCU and people like it and enjoy it, and it has significance to the MCU, I'm okay with it. But yeah, that's just my opinion, though. I definitely think that that's what's going to happen with Dark Avengers. So I don't think they'll announce it at San Diego Comic-Con. I think that's going to be revealed at the end of the Thunderbolts. So the Thunderbolts are the Dark Avengers. And then that is going to lead into some other projects that we see. MCU Civil War 2? Oh, boy. Civil War 2? That could happen, actually. I could see that. Not that I could see it. Something I definitely hope for, though. Sorry, guys. The stream keeps on saying error, and I'm freaking out when it says that. I'm so sorry. I'm, freaking out whenever it says that. But it seems like it's fine. Oh, no, we're buffering a little bit. Wait, I think we're good. Are we good? I think we're fine, right? Guys, I'm so sorry. If I go live again, I'm making sure that this never happens again. I don't know what is wrong with it, but I will fix it. I promise. Oh boy. Can you guys still hear me? Let me know. Just let me know if you guys can still hear me. I'm so sorry about this. Let me know if you guys can still hear me. And if you guys can still understand what I'm saying. Let me know, guys. Let me know. I am tripping right now. I'm definitely not going to be streaming for much longer if this keeps happening. I'm just going to end it so I can figure it out. But, MCU Civil War 2, I'm just going to answer the question right now. Because it says the frame rate's fine. Yeah, it went away. Okay. MCU Civil War 2, I would love to see that. But I feel like our version of the Civil War 2, maybe Avengers versus X-Men in a few years, that could be a big project that they announce for, like, the Mutant Saga. That could be our Civil War 2. I feel like we're going to get some sort of big Civil War type thing with the X-Men eventually down the line. Eternals 2, an Inhuman reboot. I feel like Kevin Feige doesn't like the Inhumans that much. I don't know. I feel like he doesn't like the move. Also, guys, again, let me know if everything's working fine now. Just let me know. I feel like Kevin Feige doesn't like the Inhumans because Miss Marvel was supposed to be an Inhuman, but then he made her into a mutant. So I don't know, man. Inhumans, I feel like is unlikely for the MCU. Eternals 2, that could happen, considering the fact that we finally saw Tiamat, the big Celestial, show up in the Brave New World trailer. We're finally going to get recognition of that island again, and that could lead to an Eternals 2. Who knows? An MCU Gambit project. Again, I feel like they're going to try to do one big X-Men movie first before they start doing solo stuff for other mutant characters. Because if people don't like the X-Men in the MCU, there's going to be a whole big, like, online, like, fury of people just getting angry about it. And that's probably going to lead to Marvel saying, let's not do solo X-Men projects if we can't handle the main X-Men. And I don't think that's going to happen. But if that does end up happening, I don't think we would get a solo project for any heroes. But I would love to see a Gambit project at San Diego Comic-Con. That would be something that I would love to see. And I would love to see solo projects for all the X-Men, but who knows? Maybe it won't do well. I mean, I don't know. All right. I'm just going to check one more time. Do you guys got any more questions? Send them on in. And if there's anything going on with the stream, just send it in the chat. Let me know if there's any problems going on. And let me know if you're enjoying the stream so far. I have not been streaming in a while, as you probably know. So let me know if you've been enjoying the stream. And if you would like to see me stream more, because I will definitely try to stream more if that's the case. A Silver Surfer project at San Diego Comic-Con. Hey, there's been rumors of them doing a Silver Surfer project before Fantastic Four. And Silver Surfer is supposed to be in Fantastic Four. I could see them announcing that. I don't know if it would be at San Diego Comic-Con, because I think it's supposed to be a special presentation for Silver Surfer. Like an hour special presentation for them to, like, introduce it to Silver Surfer and stuff. Like a small thing. Like a small little project. So, I mean, that's definitely a likely possibility for the Fantastic Four. I'm just not sure if that's like a San Diego Comic-Con announcement. Unless it's a movie. If it's a movie, go for it. That could be a part of the rest of their Phase 6 announcement slate. But yeah. A lot of great questions. Again, guys, let me know if you're enjoying the stream so far. Haven't streamed in a bit, so this is a little bit... I'm still getting used to all this stuff again. Especially with the stream lagging every now and then. It's pretty annoying, but we'll figure it out soon. But yeah, let me know if you guys are enjoying the stream. Do Avengers vs. X-Men cast. All the cast. So you would want the... Well, I mean, we already kind of know. I mean, we don't even know the lineup for the next Avengers team. So if I had to guess, the lineup is probably going to be like... Captain America, Sam Wilson. We're probably gonna see Shuri, Black Panther there. We're probably gonna get She-Hulk in there too. Captain Marvel will probably be a heavy hitter in that one. If they decide to bring Hulk back, Maybe him, actually. I don't know. I feel like they're going to kind of keep him as a side character. Chris Hemsworth's Thor could probably be in there, too. Um, Jeez, what other... Oh, Hawkeye, maybe? I feel like he's definitely more in retirement, but you never know. Um, I feel like they're definitely going to have, like, a whole new Avengers thing for Young Avengers, though. I think that we're definitely going to be getting... And Ant-Man and the Wasp, maybe? I mean, we know... Oh, God, what's the Wasp actor name? I can't remember. Evangeline Lilly, I think. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But I know she's taking a break from acting, so I definitely would think that she could return, depending on when they do the next Avengers film. But I don't know. I mean, definitely Ant-Man's probably going to be a part of that. X-Men lineup. Wolverine, Storm, Cyclops, Iceman, Angel, you know, probably like the basic like first edition X-Men. But I don't know if that would be the lineup for Avengers vs. X-Men if they do that. She-Hulk is happening at D23. She-Hulk season 2 is happening. I did not like She-Hulk that much. I didn't like She-Hulk that much, if I'm being honest. I don't know. I didn't like. I mean, I love the Daredevil episode. I was on a Daredevil high when that came out because the Daredevil episode came out the same day that I finished watching Daredevil season 2, and when I got my $800 Daredevil action figure. So it was a big Daredevil day for me that when that episode dropped, and I was very happy with that episode. But other than that, I mean, She-Hulk was okay. Some of the fourth wall break stuff was pretty clever and cool. I didn't really like how they handled the show, but yeah, Van Lily. Okay, yeah, I kind of got it right. I just forgot her first name. I knew Lily was part of it, and her name started with an E. But yeah, she's taking a break from acting, so I don't know if she's gonna come back for the Avengers lineup. But yeah, Daredevil episode in She-Hulk was cool. Not a show that I would like to revisit. I think we'll probably see her again, but it's not necessarily a show I would want to revisit for a season 2. But I feel like Marvel right now would be the kind of people to just say, hey, let's announce season 2. You know what? I'm going to put up a poll. I'm going to put up 2 polls. Enjoying. Okay, I'm putting up a few polls for you guys. Oh, I can't do another poll. But yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, She-Hulk isn't something I would want to revisit, honestly. I'm gonna do question. Alright. I mean, yeah. A lot of stuff going on for the MCU right now. But, you know. We'll see how it goes. Alright. If you guys have watched my, If you guys have watched my, or listened to my podcast, you know that I do love to talk about some hot toys. So, hold up. Why is it telling me to go to my channel? Did I post a Q&A on my channel on accident? No, I didn't. Oh. Okay. Strange. All I did was post a Q&A if you guys had questions for me. I'm going to end that Q&A then. I'll end the poll, and I'm gonna actually, alright, yeah. You guys know that I love to talk about Hot Toys, right? I mean, if you've listened to my podcast, you definitely know that I love to talk about Hot Toys. So what I'm gonna do right now, window capture. Oh, never mind. Okay, what I'm gonna do right now is this. I'm going to show you guys some Hot Toys that cause I'm just saying. Oh, do new Avengers at San Diego Comic-Con. Like the new lineup? Yeah, I could see them doing that. Possibly. I could possibly see them doing that. I'm gonna go and show you guys this idea that I created this morning when I was planning out Hot Toys. I'll show you guys what it's looking like here. It is a lot, actually. Money-wise, it's a lot. You guys may be totally shocked at this, and I wouldn't blame you. I would not blame you. So, let's look. Just gotta make sure everything looks good. I think everything's looking good here. Oops. Oh, shoot. Oh, my God. Okay. Hide that. Oh, wait, no, don't hide that, then. I guess do not hide that. I'll put that. Oh, God. Okay, we're good. Okay, this is getting a little bit crazy. I'm gonna put this down here. Smush that down. Smush that down. Nope. Okay. Okay, I'll put the chat there, and I'm gonna hide this here. Okay, now you guys can see. Sort of. You know what? Let's just do this. Alright. Let's check that out. Does that look good? I'm gonna check. Does this look good? Let's see. Let's see here. The chat may be too big here. The chat may be too big, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Alright. So, let's look at these Hot Toys. I got Thor here. See, what my idea was, I was gonna pair up Batman, Joker. I have an Anakin Skywalker one, so I was gonna pair up Obi-Wan Kenobi with him. Deadpool and Wolverine, obviously. Kingpin for my Daredevil figure. Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield for my Spider-Man No Way Home trio figures. Iron Man, Cap, and Thor for the big MCU trio. You can probably see. Comes in at a whopping $3,500. But hey, it's worth it. I guess. I could do a lot more with that money. I could donate that, but no. I like buying action figures now. I used to be a big fanatic on Funko Pops. Moving up into the big leagues now with the expensive stuff now. I'm telling you right now, these are probably going to be the only Hot Toys that I ever get in my whole life. Because the way that I have the whole plan envisioned is honestly pretty awesome. You got the trio, the trio, Cap, Thor, and Iron Man. The trio, Toby, Andrew, and Tom. I already have a Tom Holland figure. I'm not wasting my money on another one. Although I do think that there are some awesome Tom Holland figures out there right now. Deadpool and Wolverine. Heath Ledger's Joker, which I have to show you guys, is amazing Hot Toy here. It's amazing. Also, Pop Collectibles, I have not ordered from them yet. I plan to on all my other Hot Toys, but they seem very reliable. So if you guys are into Hot Toys, check them out. And check this website out. This Heath Ledger figure, okay, when I was on vacation, on the plane, I did watch The Dark Knight. Dude, this looks amazing. Like, that sculpt, that's one of the best Hot Toys sculpts I've ever seen. I mean, it's great. Also, this Iron Man figure is freakishly low on its price right now. You guys are probably thinking, what? That's not low. For an Iron Man figure that just released with that amazing of a head sculpt, yes, it is. Yeah. So that, I mean, I may buy that one. Oh, and also, speaking of great head sculpts, dude, look at this Wolverine one. Like, come on. That looks amazing. Like, dude, that's great. The one that I'm thinking about, the most logical one that I may have to get now is the Obi-Wan Kenobi one, only because that would already complete one of my little like duo things, because I already have Anakin, and having Clone Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi would just make sense because I have Clone Wars Anakin. And then Kingpin would also complete a thing too, but this is a pre-order. And this is actually a really cheap one, too. This is actually really nice. This is actually a really nice figure. Although it is from third-party people, but it's only $163, and that's a great head sculpt. That is really great. It's just the pre-orders, I don't know. I mean, I feel like the Kingpin's one is going to be the only one that like doesn't really sell that quickly. Let me look at the chat. At the end of the MCU saga, like the whole MCU, do you think that the MCU will have a soft reboot? I don't think the MCU is going to die off for at least another 10 years. I think the saga, and then we'll see what they do from there. Do I think it's going to have a soft reboot? No. I feel like it's just going to be left how it is. They may make some movies here and there, but I feel like Kevin Feige, after the Mutant Saga, is going to step down and retire, which may lead to the retirement of Marvel, unless they find a new head of the studio and stuff and continue movies. I don't think they should continue movies after the Mutant Saga. That would just be kind of pushing it a little bit. I know that they have a lot of characters they can use, but if they did decide to continue, I would say do a soft reboot. But I don't think they're going to do that. Do I think there's going to be a new Iron Man reboot at San Diego Comic-Con? Not at this Comic-Con. Not at this San Diego Comic-Con. In the future, sure, maybe. I feel like now is just not like a great time to do an Iron Man announcement, and neither does it really make sense. Okay, but it would make sense unless they like our RDJ was in the film in Deadpool and Wolverine somehow, but I don't think he will be. So, but yeah, I'm gonna put up another poll for you guys. Should I go through with the hot toy purchases? Yay. Alright. I put up a new one. Okay. And we still have apparently excellent stuff so far. Yeah, but guys, I mean, which one do you guys think that I should get first? It would be logical if I got Obi-Wan Kenobi, but it also seems like it could be logical if I got Iron Man too, because I don't know when he's gonna go out of stock, and he's dropped like $100. So, who said nay? Who said nay? Yeah, I know it's a lot of money, but hey. Does sound pretty cool though, you can't lie though. Do you think Spider-Man 4 and then Miles Morales and Spider-Verse and Venomverse at Comic-Con? No, definitely not, because Sony isn't going to be there. Sony won't be there, so they're not going to do any Venomverse announcements. Spider-Verse, CinemaCon is probably the only time we would see an announcement for those films, but Sony, I feel like it would just kind of be released. Like, they would just release a trailer or an announcement video or something. And Venomverse, I think, is like the Sony Spider-Man. Like, you mean like the universe with those characters, like Kraven and stuff? That's probably going to end after this year. Spider-Man 4 is probably the only sort of likely one. Miles Morales film, that is probably going to come to the MCU, but not now. They're probably going to set up Miles in Spider-Man 4, then maybe he can have his own movie and stuff. I know they're developing a film, so yeah. Spider-Verse, definitely not. They're still working on that film and everything, the script and stuff, I think, and the voice recordings and stuff. I want Spider-Man vs. Venom. Yeah, I mean, so do I. I do too, and that was teased. But I don't know if they would announce that at San Diego Comic-Con. A new Captain America reboot? Well, they are doing Captain America 4 with Sam Wilson, but I see what you mean by a new reboot. We're kind of getting Captain America reboot with Sam Wilson's Captain America, starting a new trilogy of Captain America, totally new Captain America, totally new MCU stories and stuff. So we'll see where that takes us. So I mean that's sort of a reboot, but not necessarily. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna end that poll quickly because ain't nobody voting for yay on that. Nobody. Maybe MCU Fantastic Four 2? Nah. They have to see if the first one does well first. Because if the first one doesn't do too well, then never know. I think it's going to do great, but we'll see. But yeah, you know. Maybe Hot Toys isn't your guys' thing. I understand that. That you can't lie. This Wolverine one looks sick. Like if you told me that was a figure, like if somebody like cut like a PNG out without like all this stuff and said that hey, this is a figure, I'd be like, what? Like if this was just standing on its own and somebody edited stuff on like a background to it and stuff, I would think that that's a real photo. Same with this too. Like, come on. So like come on. This is a great. I mean, some people have been hating on this head sculpt, but dude, this is a good head sculpt. It has the rolling eyes too. Like let me show you what their inspiration was for that. Tony Stark smiling. Spider-Man. Him smiling. And Spider-Man Homecoming. Where is it? That. There's gotta be a bigger picture there. This picture right here. Where is it? There has to be a bigger image. The one on the right. I think like that. With the suit and stuff, not the hologram. The suit. You see that right there? Right here? Like, that is what their inspiration was. And I think that that is honestly really great. Alright, I'm going to close that. Do you think Black Cat project at San Diego Comic-Con? White Tiger? White Tiger is what I think is supposed to be in Daredevil Born Again, so we could see a project for her. I don't think they would announce that at San Diego Comic-Con, though. I feel like since we're getting Daredevil Born Again next March, maybe we could get an announcement like that next year. I mean, I think their character is still in there, unless that was part of the scrapped version of Daredevil Born Again. Black Panther 3 at San Diego Comic-Con is actually pretty likely. That is actually very likely, because the second one was a hit. First one was obviously a big hit, and I do want to see Shuri go on some adventures with her newfound Black Panther identity. So I would love to see her go on some adventures and stuff. But if we don't get that announcement, we'll most likely see her in the new lineup for Avengers, which I think we're going to get a new lineup for Avengers, the official lineup revealed at San Diego Comic-Con, too. I feel like that is something that they kind of owe us, too. I mean, I get it if they want to just reveal it on their own, but, like, through the movies, but it would be awesome to know. Oh, there's another error. Okay. You know what? I'm ending the stream soon anyway. So, I'm going to wrap things up. When that goes away, I'm going to start wrapping things up. Oh, we're back. Okay. Heroes for Hire project at Comic-Con. We'll see. I mean, I feel like Heroes for Hire will happen. I don't think it'll be a movie. I think it'll be a TV show. Because remember, they're only doing movie announcements, I think, at San Diego Comic-Con. So they could announce Heroes for Hire at D23. But I feel like they're gonna want to see how Daredevil Born Again goes, because I think they're reintroducing Defenders characters into that show, like Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and stuff like that. And I know that they're linked into that Heroes for Hire, so it would make sense if they just if they waited to see how Daredevil Born Again goes and how people receive them being back and stuff, because I mean Marvel, they probably have like the next 10 years planned. So if I had to guess, they probably have Heroes for Hire somewhere in that plan. But yeah. Ooh, we're at an hour and 11 minutes. I'm going to start to wrap things up here a little bit, guys. So if you guys have any any last minute questions you want to talk about or anything, just let me know. Because I'm going to be ending the stream in probably like 5 minutes. Especially with all this lag happening every now and then. I mean, I'm just going to end it pretty soon. So if you guys have any last minute questions, last minute thoughts, put them in the chat. And also, let me know if you guys enjoyed the stream. I would like to get your guys' opinions on what do you think, what was the good stuff about this, basically. Like, what did you like about the stream? And did you like it? But yeah, let me know about that in the chat. And yeah, I mean, I'm not leaving yet, but just let me know if you guys enjoy this, if you guys have been enjoying the stream, so far. Because I'm going to be ending in like 5 minutes. Cloak and Dagger back at Comic-Con. Maybe. Cloak and Dagger, I feel like, isn't really a well-known, I don't think, characters. I mean, I recognized them when they showed up in X-Men 97. But yeah. I feel like that those are characters that could also be in a Elseworlds type Marvel thing, you know? But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can go live pretty soon. Maybe, like, hopefully this upcoming week. Maybe I'll go live for the boys or something. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to going live for the summer, so I'm gonna be going live a lot more this upcoming week. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the stream. Be sure to be on the lookout for that San Diego Comic-Con stream, too, because that is gonna be probably, like, 2 hours, a 2-hour stream. But yeah, very excited for that. August 28th, special day. For those of you who know, there's like 2 people in here that probably know. But I don't want you to know. I'm probably going to be getting some upgrades for my setup. Probably a second monitor. Probably a new keyboard and mouse. New controller. Hopefully maybe a new microphone and stuff. Maybe a new webcam. I feel like I need a new webcam pretty soon that's very high quality. So when all that comes in, you guys will probably be seeing me from like this angle, maybe. Like you'll be seeing me. Well, I mean, you'll be seeing me from like right here, maybe. 2-hour stream. Yeah, not today, but San Diego Comic-Con probably. Because the last time that I did a San Diego Comic-Con stream, it was 2 hours. I mean, that's because I go live like 30 minutes prior to San Diego Comic-Con, because I like to go on Google Docs or whatever and just type out my full like final predictions for Comic-Con and then have them on the side while we refresh Twitter and Instagram to look for announcements, because that's basically what the whole thing is, because they don't live stream it. So, but yeah, you guys are basically going to be seeing me from like this angle maybe after the end of next month, and I'm going to have a huge upgrade for the setup. And hopefully I'll have some cool hot toys to display out here too. Because I won't lie, I don't know if you guys know who 3C Films is. I love him. Before I went streaming, I watched his brand new setup his brand new setup video. I was very inspired by that video. I'm not glazing 3C Films, guys. His setup is awesome. I'm not glazing it. I was inspired by that setup because that setup is honestly really crazy. He also got 4 hot toys, which I mean, he's in the big leagues now. But I mean, that's alone like over $1,000 for him to buy all those. But yeah, I mean, a setup like that is my dream. I'm just gonna say, and I'm not trying to glaze 3C Films. Actually, I am trying to glaze 3C Films. I love him. I really do. He's really funny. But yeah, a setup like that for me in the future would be great. But yeah, I feel like I figured out just now as I'm going live that going live is probably better for me over the summer than just posting videos. That may just be the way to go. And then the rest of the years, I just post videos. Do you guys like that idea? I hope you do, because that's most likely what I'm going to be doing. But yeah, I'm going to end this stream here. I had a lot of fun talking with you guys. We talked a little bit about the boys. Pretty much nothing about Captain America Brave New World. A lot of Deadpool and Wolverine and a lot of San Diego Comic-Con. But we are definitely going to be having a the Boys based live stream coming up pretty soon. One last question. What about Runaways Project or Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Punisher Project, I'm not sure what they are going to do if they do that. I know he's going to be in Deadpool Born Again. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I don't know if they would do another Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I know that they did an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that I binge-watched and was a big fan of. I wouldn't revisit it now just because I'm not that big of a fan of it now, but when I watched it, I really did like it. It's not a bad series. It's not a bad series at all, but, you know, I don't think they'll revisit Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or Runaways or anything like that, because I know they did shows on that a while ago, but Punisher Project, possibly. But anyway, I'm going to end the stream there because my stream seems to be glitching out a lot, so I will see you guys at some point this upcoming week. I'm going to try and develop a schedule for the rest of the summer, but I'm not sure. The stream is starting to glitch, so if you guys can still hear me, I will see you. You know what? I'm going to wait until you guys can actually hear me well so I can do my little outro here. Let me see. Let me see here. Okay, yeah. We're going to end the stream there. I hope you guys had fun watching the stream. I'm going to be doing a stream this week on The Boys. Maybe I'll do 2 or 3 more streams because I actually enjoy doing these a lot. And then the next week we have a lot. We have Deadpool and Wolverine, San Diego Comic-Con. There's going to be a lot of streams then, too. So be on the lookout for that stuff. Be on the lookout for the net for next month to have a totally different setup look because I'm really excited about that. And I really need to upgrade a lot of stuff on my YouTube end. So I hope you guys had fun watching the stream and that you enjoyed all of it. I will be streaming soon. I will let you guys know when I develop a schedule. I may develop a schedule right after this. So I'll see you guys on the next stream pretty soon. And I hope you enjoyed it. And peace out, guys.